Hello everybody, welcome back to Crossing Chains. Last time we left off on level 54. I could not figure out how to get through this maze for the life of me. But we've had a good night's sleep, fresh start, fresh eyes. What do we know? We know that the 5 is 5 away from the center. I know that after that, hold on, let's do it in a way that we can actually make it work. 15 is appropriately numbered away from the 5. 19 then gets us to one of these two edges, but whichever way I go here, I'm one too much to get the 24 on that side, and on this side, I can get the 24, but it leaves a 2 gap. So I need to either move this 13, 14, or find somewhere for 2. Because if they could go 23, if this could be, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, that would be great. So where can I remove 2 links of this chain? That's 1, but then that makes a dead end, so that's just as much a problem for me. That's too much. That's fine, that's 2 links, but this becomes a dead end. I can do that. 23, 24, now I've got this gap is a problem again. This doesn't work because that's the problem. I can't leave those 2 gaps, can I? 21, 22, 23, 24, 22. Where can the gap go? So now I'm 1 too long. I need to remove 1 from my length. That's not it either. Sigh. That leaves a 2 gap here. Can't use that one. 22, 23, 24 is too much. Oh, brain. Why can't you find the move? I can't turn in that differently. There's just the 24, the 25, 26, 27, 28. So I filled in the right number of things. I'm just here too early. So can I do... I can't do that. Can't do that. I can't leave a gap there. $15 goes straight to 19. There's got to be something with this arrangement here. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 is too many. 22, 23, 24. But I can't use these beforehand. But I also can't come lower to make the 15. See, that is what I want, but I need to... There's 2 untapped +1s here. That puts the 2 untapped +1s together. And now I have the 2 untapped +1s together somewhere else. That just makes it also not correct. Oh, brain. Brain. That makes no path back through. 22, 23, 24, 23, 24. How can I cut one value off? Well, this can't be a dead end, so we figured out earlier that there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So the 28 has to be the end, so the 19 has to come either left or up on itself. Which would work out to this. But it's too many. I can't bring this down further. Don't know. Sorry. Distracted by more notifications. I seem to... Every time I sit down to play this, it just takes so many things trying to distract me. So 19 going left is not the play. Going up? Oh my god. Oh. How did I spend so long just going left? Level 55. No crossings. Okay. Well, what we got? 5, 8, -5, -5, -5, 13. 5. Now, this is curious how we're going to get in and out of here without leaving a dead end. I don't know where our exit's going to be, or our ending. I suspect not here. So we've plus numbers, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Minus 15 is 9. Plus 4 to get to 13 at some point, I presume. We can't go 8 to 5 to finish. But this does not work as a way to produce a viable exit. Oh, nice. Sometimes you just get there so much sooner. No crossings. 5, 8, 15, minus 6, minus 6, minus 9. It's quite the gambit of numbers. Where to begin? Well, we can't reach 5 in 5, so we're going to have to make a bigger number and minus 9 from it. Not unlike that. But then 15 minus 11 minus 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. So I'm one too many too soon. But who knows how far ago my error might have been. I don't think the 15 can be the finish line. This is exactly what I just did, isn't it? Yes. So I think we have to get the 15 before taking some of the minuses. Because this is only 8, so 15 happens somewhere in the middle of the chain. Six can't minus 6. Okay. So if we want to get through the 2 6s, we need to be at least 12. What else can we infer about what we're looking at? $15's not last. 8 doesn't have to be after 13. It just means that 15 needs a minus 6 at some point. But then presumably you wouldn't need these. If you could just go like 8. I'm not going to be able to do an example of what my brain's thinking now, am I? If said that went to 15, the 2 6s would be inconsequential, so I guess they could be there to prevent other solutions, but who knows? Not me. I can't finish here and get the minus 9 before the 5. So presumably this kind of exit is not correct. So I suspect this long loop round to the 15 isn't right. Just trying to figure out where remotely else to start, because the option space for getting between 5, I mean 5, 6, 7, 8 is a straight line if we can reach that, because we're not gonna likely do something like 8, -9 up to 5. The numbers are just too big. So it seems like it's going to be a straight shot 5 to 8 at some point. When though? Well, 5 plus 9 is 14. So we'd have to be on 14 or 10 and 4 to get to the 5. That doesn't seem good either. And I can't get to the lower left corner this way. So I suspect I'm not leaving that gap. So when are we getting the lower left corner is the thing that I can't quite get out of this. That would be great if I had a slightly higher number, but going from the 8, we can't go -6 after unlocking 8, so that's no good. Again, I wish I could just scroll all over this, like leave myself little notes to be like, I can't draw here to here and can't go 8, 6, -6. So on and so forth. I'm thinking so hard about using this ring. Using this ring because anytime that this is used, the outside perimeter just becomes a single loop, which we know we can't navigate in a circle. So we can't do that. We need to leave some extra space somewhere. And yeah, like I said earlier, we have to come to the 15 before doing these negatives because there's simply not enough tiles on the board to count up to 15 with the negatives in place first. $15 is such a big target number, though. We know we get there that way. That is just too much. And that is very close, but it's not it. And that is similarly close, but leaves this other bit of island, which is no good to me. I don't even think I can take the -9 before the 15. There's not really a world where that happens, especially one where we have to do the 5 before the 8. This is just a mess. There's just so many little clues that we found, but piecing it all together is where I'm coming undone. Need to get to the 15 sooner. And now I'm going cross-eyed. I'm gonna give my brain 5 minutes. Okay, a few minutes have passed. Now I have to remember all the things I thought. 5, 6, 7, 8 works. We need to get to 15 before a minus number. And probably before the -9. It's too much. It's way too much. But it looks so good. So how can we get to... We need to get to the 5 before the 8. It's hard if we go to the 15 first. Or the -9, because there's only 10 pips here. So we'd have to go into the -9 on like 6. Or something, I don't know. I can't leave 2 dead ends, so that's no good. Can't do the 2 minuses in a row. How are we going to get to the 5? Is a great question, because from where we are, we can't get to the 5. So if this is 9, we can't be at 9 to go to 0. So we'd have to be 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kinda, but not quite. Obviously, this ends up in this really ugly pattern with lots of spaces, but 10 into the 9 makes sense. So let's see what we can do with that. I need one more to get through both of those, which we can't. I can't leave the gap. Can't leave an island. I can't get down to 10 for that. It's close, but no. I can't do both minuses. I've put so many pieces together. I just can't get it. Oh, big stretch. Finishing up here doesn't feel good, because why would you have a -6 to end on? You know? So where else can we go? It needs to be 10 there. But then doesn't get the 15 before the -6s. I wish I could get a clue about which of these 3 things I'm hitting first, rather than just the specific direction that the first move gives you from the hint, which we now have, so I'll take it. So we're going up first. Still leaves a huge possibility space. But we can't leave that dead end. That's no good. I'm wondering if there's something I'm missing, or whether it now becomes kind of half deductions and half intuitions to just kind of eke on towards the right answer, because it feels like there's not anything more specific I can do about making a choice on which way to go right now, for example. Because we have to be at least 10 to do that. That is too much. So going to the 5 doesn't help. I just can't see any other way of making this trip. I can't bifurcate the puzzle with 2 exits on each side. We go up again immediately. I don't like leaving that as a single by doing this, because that makes a dead end. So right feels more favorable. It's not going to be that or that, which leaves us towards this. But I don't have a way up. Now this gets to 5, 15. Okay. Oh my god, do we have time for one more? We'll look at it, but no promises. And here come the crossings again. All right, well, we'll put that down for now then, because now we've got plus and minuses and crossings, and it's going to be a whole thing. But there's like 18 levels left, so we'll see how we go. I think it ends at 75 levels, and then there's like some other bits, but we'll see how we go for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.